You're listening to the Two-Man Advantage.
Welcome to the Two-Man Advantage. I'm Nick Diesel, along with Darren DiCarlo and Kevin McShann this week. I know it's been a long wait for us.
Still alive?
We are still alive.
Still alive.
And screaming and kicking. Anyway.
But we're back. We had a little stop in Ann Arbor the last couple of weeks. We also had a stop in East Lansing, and we also had a stop in Rochester Hills. Rochester Hills to talk to Greg Kampe of Oakland University, and Ann Arbor for, obviously, Michigan Media Day. You can check that out on 2MApodcast.com. Also our YouTube page at 2MA Sports. And also East Lansing to talk to Mark D'Antonio and Connor Cook, those Rose Bowl champion Michigan State Spartans. Okay, let's start it right there, Darren. Give me a little recap of some of our visits, and what do you thought?
Well, I'll tell you the one that I went to, and that was Michigan State Spartans Media Day, which was fantastic. You know, just seeing not so much the cockiness, but also the confident and the kind of players that are playing with the chip on their shoulders this year, because even though they won the Rose Bowl last year, they're still hungry because they didn't feel that they got the respect that Ohio State got by going undefeated, but Michigan State still won the Rose Bowl. So I look forward to this season. I think it's going to be a great season for them. That defense is still ferocious, and those players are just hungry and ready to go. So there was a lot of good interviews, a lot of good clips. Coach D'Antonio said a lot of key things for everyone to listen for. So if you're a Michigan State Spartan fan or just a college football fan in general, check it out at 2MApodcast.com.
So, Kevin, why don't you go ahead and move to Rochester Hills and tell us a little bit about the Greg Kampe interview.
We talked to Greg Kampe about the NBA's one-and-done rule and the effects it has on college basketball. Coach Kampe told us that he's not in favor of the one-and-done rule because he thinks that for the kids that come out early and don't make it, they're put behind the eight ball. And he did mention that there are only a changeover between 90 to 100 kids every year in the NBA. So we cautioned in the interview that you really have to have all of the information about your draft status before making that decision, because you can't fall back on going back to school. He did give us a lot of good stuff about the future of college basketball and how it relates to the current state of the NBA and how it handles their draft picks. So you can also find that stuff on our website and at our 2MA YouTube channel as well.
All right, good stuff, Kevin. Also, I wanted to talk about with the Greg Kampe interview, how he said that if something come up with his players that they were available to go to the draft and they had an opportunity, he says, go. Like, there's nothing keeping you here. Go, and if you can make the money, make the money. So that was a good little quote from Greg Kampe. I wanted to talk a little bit about Ann Arbor and our stop in Michigan, the University of Michigan football team, and their media day.
You mean the school that has all the tradition but doesn't win anymore? No. Go ahead.
Yeah, that part. So, like Darren said about the Michigan State University and how they seem to have like a cockiness and a swagger to them because they're Rose Bowl champions now. What was nice to see about Michigan is that they really seem to be focused on getting it right, and they really still seem to be confident that they're going to turn this thing around, which was positive to see. It was nice to see that Devin Gardner seems to understand a little bit better. Nussmeier and him are really getting along. Same thing with Derek Green, their 5-star running back that they brought on board like a couple years ago.
With the third team.
So actually, they talked about that he's going to be moving up with the starters. So I think you need to get those guys involved. And I think it's really a step in the right direction. We had a chance to talk to Bob Wojnowski of 97 won the ticket, and he gave us some insight. You can check that out again on our YouTube page. It's 2MA Sports. and also our website at 2omaypodcast.com. So a lot of good stuff. We've been busy the last couple of weeks. Sorry we haven't been with you, but we're with you right now. We're going to go over some couple thought-provoking topics, and of course the Detroit Tigers, the Detroit Lions, and we'll wrap it up with those rant things that we do at the end as well.